Ladies and gentlemen, up next, the greatness of America, with remarks by CEO of New Journey PAC, Autry Pruitt.
Special thanks go to Matthew Schlapp, Ian and Corinne Walters, Bo Snerdley, who's the founder of organization, and Elbert Guillory, who may not be known to a lot of you, but he's a leader of men, a fountain of wisdom. He stepped up and supported us when no one would. He's a national treasure, so we give special thanks to him. Anyone that has been on the greatness road can witness that it is a long journey. The road to riches can be short, the road to fame shorter still. But the road to greatness is winding, obscure, not paved, and often chock full of distractions. As you continue to navigate the road, many stops a traveler will make. And all but one stop is different for every traveler. You see, any entity striving to reach the pinnacle of greatness will have to make a stop at pain. And the nation is no exception. There is no detour, there is no bypass, and indeed, trying to do so will only lengthen the journey. The popular crowd, the blue checks, would have you believe that America's past pain is an illustration of why we are not so great. But fellow conservatives, all of the wrestlings, all of the toil, all of the fighting with which the Stars and Stripes has had to contend is actually proof that we are great. You see, pain squeezes, it molds, and it shapes greatness. America's history includes pain because, like I said, without it, you can't be great. Not a company, not a woman, not a man, and certainly not a nation. Even the left instinctively knows this. Why else would they spend year after year trying to manufacture suffering and pain where none exist? St. Paul, in his letter to the Romans, said, "We glory in pain because pain produces endurance. Endurance tests your character, and that leads to hope." And that's the nugget. Pain leads to hope. This country, with the framers in pain, was founded in hope. Yes, the Declaration of Independence is important, the Constitution is important, but the most effective message in pushing back against the venomous, hateful, tyrannical, disgusting left is not complex. America is the land of hope. You don't have to believe me. Believe Harry. Prince Harry, a member of the most adored aristocracy on the planet, gave all that up to marry an American woman and come to the USA. And when asked about it, what did the prince say? He said, and I quote, "I found the love and happiness I had hoped for all of my life." Now, the royals may not be popular in this crowd, so believe the facts. USA takes on more immigrants than any other country. There are 195 nations where someone could go. They could have gone to Scandinavia and chose a free college education, but instead they went to Michigan to see the Great Lakes. They could have gone to our sister country, the United Kingdom, and picked up some free health care, but instead they came here to learn how to shoot in Texas. They could have gone to the French Riviera. That was an option too, with culinary delights, but instead they decided to land on the beautiful Florida coast. People have gone through hell and high water, all so they can reach these shores where there is hope for life and liberty. Mothers don't care about legalities. The men didn't care about the language. Ticks and disease did not slow them down. The hope of this country is so great that when you watch the news, you see mothers tossing their babies over the fence, all to pursue hope. They're not even guaranteed it. They just hope to pursue it. The left has done so much damage so quickly to our country because for decades, they have controlled public opinion. They spent their time, their energy, their money indoctrinating our children and influencing Hollywood to shove a narrative down our gullet that there is no hope. But you as an activist can work to restore the freedoms and integrity of our great nation by constantly, consistently putting hope into action. How can we do that? First and foremost, conservatives, we need to stop fighting amongst ourselves. We need to stop investigating ourselves. You have no moral obligation to put all your business on Twitter. Some conversations are just for home. When attending CPAC, a great event like this, bring a skeptic, someone that's on the verge of becoming a conservative, because we can show them our hopeful and kind hearts better than we can tell them. For Christians, let's visit other churches outside of what we know. For Jews, invite us Christians to enjoy your cantor's lovely voice. Be active in our local political organizations. Local matters. Local matters. School board matters. They are the breeding grounds of great politicians. You must accept this call to rekindle this country's greatness and to activate every single conservative to post, share, knock on doors, do outreach, fundraise, and give and proselytize the message of hope. We are in a fight for our lives, and we must continue on the path with one single goal and one unified message. When the world is on fire, when dictators are raging, and when crime is rampant in the streets and not a job anywhere in sight, America is the last nation of refuge because we stand up, we step up, and give hope not only to each other, but to a dying people in a global community. May God bless you, may God bless your family, and may God bless the best damn country on the planet, the United States of America.